Marty with Excellence in Education Academy, part of the Excellence in Education family, if you would. And one of the services we have is we do have classes here at Excellence in Education in good old Monrovia. Today, I'm interviewing one of our new teachers, and I'm real excited, Miss Sandra Jung, and she's going to be teaching a class on practical life skills. Can you imagine? First of all, Sandra, tell me a little bit about you. You got this youthful personality. I'm gonna call it youthful.
I like it. Yes.
Yes. Just give me a few things about you.
Okay.
Where you're from and
Yes.
what your background is.
Okay. So the more interesting things. So actually, I went to UCLA, graduated from UCLA with World Arts
Right.
and Cultures, with a focus in the theater for 2 weeks. Doing a little reunion. Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Are you a party girl by nature?
Well, I love to dance.
Okay.
I love dancing. So yeah. So I'm going to be doing all that. But along the way with traveling, I got this calling that you need to be a teacher for a while. And it's like, really? How boring and ordinary. Anything but boring and ordinary.
Uh-huh.
So because I've had a lot of different life experience, I could give my students different perspective than just someone who's academic, which is totally fine too. But I just brought something different that's
Good.
like real world.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
So you bring a lot of experiences.
Yes.
You bring life lessons.
Yes.
Therefore, this leads logically into the class you're teaching,
Yes.
which is practical life skills. Tell me, what are you going to cover? Give me an insight.
Yes. Well, since I taught English for about 30 years, I saw that my students were lacking in many areas.
Right.
So things like career considerations, money management, goal setting, self-care. So those are like the ones that I like to mention first because that's really a big part of what they need, and so many other things. So, anything they wrote or read about in English was English. So, the skills that I saw, it's like, I wish I would have learned this before I left high school. So that's why after I retired, it's like, okay, I still feel like I have something to give, and I wanted to still work with young people.
And when you talk about young people, you're talking like the teenage years, junior
Right.
high?
Well, teenagers, but it's actually for anyone who can come to these classes.
Oh, you don't want a first grader necessarily.
No. So yes, minimum high school, but young adults, maybe even people in their 30s.
Going through that change and that reconsideration about their pathway.
Right.
So in your practical life skills class, how much emphasis do you put on the dream?
Oh, yes. They really need to. So part of the whole process is figuring out what their dream is.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get to the dream? So the whole goal setting and things like that. But we're also going to look at their personality and give them some suggestions of, okay, this might be a path that you might be interested in. Not saying you have to do it, but it's like, I had no idea. When I was in high school, I'm like, they said, our career unit was, what do you want to do? So I wanted to be a professional athlete or an actress. And they said, here's a piece of paper, figure it out. I'm like, seriously? No help at all.
No, and that's the hard part, is that sometimes someone watches a thing on television and says, oh, cool, I think I want to be a CHP officer because what's his name is really cool.
Right.
And then they get down to the grind and they go, maybe it's not that great.
Right. So having them do research first, and then if they can talk to people who are actually in the profession, that's even better.
That's excellent. I know my daughter, she had a dream at age 10. And so we centered everything around her dream. And at the end of the day, she accomplished it.
That's awesome.
So kids can dream early on. There are a lot of kids who want to be basketball players and football players. But if a child has a unique dream, I believe that is important to pursue.
Yeah.
I'm not a big dream stealer.
Right.
That's not my job here.
Right.
That's not my attitude about life. So, on your practical life skills class, what will you cover?
Well, we have the flyer here.
There you go.
So, self-care, personality test, career planning, travel and appreciating cultures. What kind of things do they want in their future? What kind of life do they want to have? Money management, professional and personal communication, keys of excellence, pursuing excellence, and resilience.
Everything.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned personality tests. Okay. How do you determine personality?
Well, so they're actually going to be taking a test online that's like 10 minutes. And they ask you different kinds of questions of, what kind of things are you interested in? What things do you hate? And those kinds of things so that they can kind of start figuring out things about themselves.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be talking to you about learning styles
Mm.
down the road,
Mm-hmm.
but not on this video.
Okay, good.
Yes. Okay. And I am excited because this is one more step for a young person. I define young from 13 and older
Yes.
because at age 12 or 13, I believe is the age of accountability.
Yes, good.
And so therefore, start preparing.
Exactly.
Because high school is nothing more than preparing for age 25.
Exactly.
And if you have a dream about being a carpenter, why would you take slice and dice of kitty cat biology?
Right.
You would take a botany class instead.
Right.
Or a class on woods.
Right.
To satisfy the biological requirement for high school graduation.
Right.
So being prepared mentally, attitudinally, and academically.
Yes.
Then we have a great pathway for our students here.
Exactly.
All righty. Any final words you want to say?
Well, I hope young people will be interested in checking out this class because
Yes.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of hands-on things. We're going to interact. It's going to be fun. So I love fun things.
And that's obvious. I've only known you a couple months, and I like your youthful attitude.
Oh, thank
There's
you.
too many people who are 80 years old when they're only 40.
Yes.
So it's just very frustrating to see. And they're bored.
Yeah, I'm never bored.
And I agree. And you go to bed easy. Boom.
Exactly.
You hit that sleep hour, you go, boing, I'm down, I'm out. So that's exciting. Okay, well, all the people who are listening to this wonderful broadcast, practical life skills will be offered here at Excellence in Education, Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
And you get 5 credits if you're in high school.
Yeah, this is a semester class. You can take it 2 semesters in a row if you want. But yeah, you do get 5 units of credit for your transcript. And what this does, what I like about it, is that when a person reads your transcript, like admissions officer or HR, they look at the different kind of classes people take. And this one just screams of, I'm prepared.
Yes.
I can be there for you, Mr. College or Mr. Company.
Yes.
I'm here and I am prepared.
Yes.
So, starts September 9th and goes through November 18th. So you're out before Thanksgiving. Ain't it great? And I highly encourage you to check out our website, excellenceineducationhomeschooling.com, and all my classes are listed there. So thank you very much for being a participant in our academic side, our class side.
Thank you.
Everybody, have a good day, and we'll see you on the next video.
All right. Bye.